Hey, nice to meet you.
We say things off the air that we can't put on the air. We say things off the air that could ruin us, yeah. We say things on the air, off the air that we are not allowed to. We say things on the air, off the air we'd get arrested for, yeah.
I don't know if we get arrested.
Well, the thing is,
we got energy from the spicy chicken sandwiches. That's not even a read.
Here's the thing.
We'll do the read when we get to it, but for probably 3 or 4 years now, I've been trying to get Bryan to jump on this Burger King train. I grew up eating Burger King, not every day, but as a treat. Yep. My Aunt Nubby would take me to Burger King if I did something good grades, good test, caught a football, touchdown, whatever.
Yep.
I would get Burger King. So it holds a special place.
And it's funny because they came to us for sponsors. I said, no, I don't need Burger King, so I'm not gonna sponsor me. And then I go, do you eat them? And you go, all the time. And when I have a cheat meal, I go to Burger King.
Correct.
And I was like, okay, well, that puts us.
I said, let me just talk to you, B. Just sit on it. Here's my points. Yeah. And I turned you, and you're a sellout.
Well, I did try that.
Everybody,
I tried the spicy chicken sandwich.
They were nice.
And
I'm just kidding.
Here's the thing: is I kept eating it.
Oh, it's nice.
It's very, very good.
We'll do the read when it's time. I'm just saying it's nice, man. What's going on, buddy? Long time no see.
Nothing. I'm just still coming down from that empowering Oscars, and those fights. Yeah,
they were boring.
Yeah,
it's not very eventful. But, I've seen most of them. Right, it's my job. I've seen most of the movies, so I think I saw all the candidates for most categories except for maybe 1 or 2. But most of them I've seen.
What was your favorite?
My absolute favorite was Shape of Water.
Really?
That one, yeah. I was glad when
I started watching a little bit last night.
Great movie. I thought Shape of Water was good. Get Out was just so original.
Yep.
But, and then Three Billboards is good.
I got to see that.
You haven't seen any of them, apparently. Yeah, Three Billboards was good. But, the overnight, my favorite part of the show was Tiffany Haddish. Who was presenting. She was just funny, man. Mm-hmm. She's hilarious. She's killing it, man. Killing it.
I've known Tiffany for 15 years, man. And watching her, she started at the Laugh Factory, I think it's 17 years old. Yep. It's so wild to see
She was in a program. She's taking Dom Herrera's comedy classes.
I know. And Kevin Hart really, according to Tiffany, I think Kevin Hart's the one who got her, who was her original champion in this.
Gave her money because she was homeless. She lived in her car. Such an amazing story.
All that shit. Everybody needs a little help.
It was a good night. I mean, the Kobe Bryant won an Academy Award.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
Did he win for what? I didn't see it. Did he write
Any animated short.
Did he write the thing or?
I think someone else did it, but he's behind it. His studio's behind it. Yeah, it's his story.
It's great.
But to think about a guy, retires from basketball to win a freaking Grammy. 2 years later? It's pretty nuts.
I never watched the Oscars because it's a party I'm not invited to, and I always sit there a little bit sulky. I'm afraid I run away from the Oscars. That's a very interesting personality.
Do you remember
trait.
when we were doing that podcast a long time ago? I think 4 years ago. I went, B, you think we'll ever be at the Oscars? You were like, absolutely not.
And you were.
I'm commentating on it. I'm part of it, but it's not
the Oscars is one of those things. It can be one of those crazy things where you do something, you say. See, a lot of times this stuff is an accident. You do a movie nobody's heard about. Look at The Hangover. It was a little movie nobody even heard about. It was what? It was like this a bunch of unknowns. Nobody knew Bradley Cooper, those guys.
Three Billboards was not like a huge budget movie. Shape of Water was, but Get Out was 7 years in the making.
Yeah. Was 7 years in the making?
7 years, yeah. Jordan had that movie for 7 years.
Wow. Every time I hear about success stories in Hollywood like that, it's like it takes forever to get it done. It just because people have to put money behind it. They have to believe in it.
There's a million moving pieces. Studios turn it down.
Yes.
Then it goes to indie, and then it goes to Sundance. People like it. It's this big build up, and then did you see the picture of Key and Peele? Did you see Key celebrating when his boy went for best director?
No.
Bring that picture up, Chin. Yeah, because it's Jordan and Key and Peele, they've been together forever since Mad TV days.
Yes.
And so when his boy's winning, it shows him celebrating. It's just awesome to see, man. It's him in the air, literally.
I've only met him once, but my Taron Killam and my friend Kobe is on his show, and he's just that guy. He's just a great dude.
They're brilliant.
He's such
man.
a good dude.
It's coming.
Was such a good dude.
I'll click.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Wait. Let it load up.
There it is.
Yeah,
how great is that?
That's great. That's what you should do for your boy right there.
Correct.
That's exciting, man.
How about Chris? I didn't even ask Chris to do this. Chris blasted out my first episode of Below the Belt. He goes, if you don't watch my boy Brent Shaw's podcast, you ain't. Or if you don't watch my boy Brent Shaw's new show on Showtime, you ain't shit. What's the link?
Awesome. Yeah, that's what friends are supposed to do for each
hilarious.
other. You know? I like your show, by the way, Below the Belt.
Thanks, brother.
I think it's going to be where people go to get their fight talk.
I know.
Their fight on.
Almost at 1 million views. We're close.
It's great.
Hopefully by the next episode, we'll be there.
I think it's very. I think it's a great place to go for that stuff.
A lot of work to do. You know how it goes. A lot of work to do. You start off and then you learn for what's good.
That's all.
You know.
That's all. It's just you're getting. You know, it's like you put the song together and pretty soon it's a great song.
Yep.
It just takes time.
No,
it's just
I'm
trial
having fun doing it, man. I'm having fun doing it. I was in.
You're kind of busy. Yeah. You're doing E. Mm-hmm. You're dressing up. Mm-hmm. You're playing dress up on E. Mm-hmm. Now, let's talk about that outfit for a second because my friend said, I'm watching your boy. Is that your boy Brennan Schaub on E? By the way,
what?
There's this dude named Chris who I box with, and he's a big kid. He's actually going to have his first pro fight, and he's just a big guy.
Okay.
Played semi-pro hockey, and he's from Boston, kind of a rough guy. And he kind of looks like you. Not as good looking as you, but kind of looks like you. You could, if you didn't know you and you hadn't really seen you, but you'd seen a glimpse of you, you would go and in a dark room and
like if all the lights are out.
Yeah, and there's a girl I know who was with her husband, and she thought you were him, and so she just kept looking over and kind of smiling, and I was doing my jokes, and he thought she was into him, and he's a big thug, like he's a big like I said to him, I go, what's the he said, this girl asked me, what's the craziest thing I got away with? And he goes, I said, and I told her bank robbery. And
he's like a good fellow.
And she was like, ha. And he was like, what was funny is that I was telling the truth. Anyway, and I was like, oh shit, like he's that guy. He's a rough. Yeah, he's a Boston rough. And, but anyway, long story short, he thought she was trying to hit on him.
He looks like the alley cat version of me from Boston.
Yeah, like a rough looking dude. And he came up and started hitting on her in front of the husband.
You're not mad at that suit game, though. Son.
Well, let's go back to the
custom
suit.
Klein Epstein tuxedo.
What is that?
It's a custom Klein and Epstein. They make.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That
you don't like the burnt yellow? The burnt orange?
Is that a burnt orange? Or a burnt yellow?
No, what it is, it's supposed to be like a gold. Like a gold.
Is it a polluted yellow. River yellow? I like the yellow.
You don't mind it? I don't
mind it.
See, most people go with the black tux. I find that so boring.
No, I like it.
Yeah, I dug it, man. Wasn't feeling my hair. I thought the makeup lady fucked up my hair, but whatever.
Your hair's right there. Your hair looks like it's not sure what it's doing. Right now, your hair is right now your hair's fighting. The front is
this
fighting
way or
the
this
back.
way.
The front's going.
It's like messing the
you
front.
You guys, what are you doing?
In the back.
Why are you going over the side over here, man?
I know.
Let's all work together here.
I know.
It's like our country. Your hair's like our country. Nobody's really talking to each other.
It's a melting pot.
Yeah, it's a melting pot, and everybody's fighting.
I always do my hair myself, and then I thought, you know what? They're professionals. Let them do it, and that's what I got. Never doing that again.
That's a problem because they did comb. They combed.
I have so many cowlicks. My hair's a nightmare if you don't know what you're doing.
You got some thick hair.
Thanks, bro.
Congrats on your hair.
I had fun though. That stuff is fun. I have a lot of opinion. I love it. I don't like being a celebrity dick diver as far as like, oh, they're there walking in their car. They're there doing this. I have a ton of opinions on who I think should win, who won, their reception.
And you're not really allowed to express those necessarily.
No, they let me go kind of do my thing. They let me do my thing.
Now,
it was freezing though.
What did, who did you see at the Oscars? Who impressed you? Are there any stories? I mean, you're around all these big celebrities.
Me and Meryl Streep hooked up.
Wait a minute. Dude, you can't just say that and look around.
What?
Why are you doing that with your mouth?
You said big stories.
Bro, listen up. What did you say? Maybe I misheard what you said.
Yeah, louder?
I might have misheard what you said.
Well, all right.
You said something Meryl Streep. What?
You know who Meryl Streep is?
She's the greatest, in my money, the greatest actor, actress
of all time, right?
Of all time, in my opinion. Brendan, I think from the miming you're making, you look like you're tweaking somebody's nips. Okay, You're making sex.
You ever seen Death Becomes Her?
Yeah. Okay, bro. Are you saying that you had sex with Meryl Streep?
Whatever you want to make out of that.
No. I know what I'm making out of it.
Oh, there's my girl.
Your girl? Dude, you hooked up with Meryl Streep. Don't go like this, like I don't know, because I'm having a lot of trouble believing you. Where was it? Because I know where you were. You got home at 1, so where did you do this?
On stage?
That's not, see, I think you're making all of this shit up, man. I just think you're lying to me right now.
I think you're lying, man. I was at the Roosevelt Hotel, which is across the street, where the first Oscars were. Yep. And that's where our
where the after party was?
That's where our studio was. Yeah,
okay.
No after parties there.
So you weren't actually at the Oscars. They had you across the street. They always keep you separate.
No. Typically we're at the awards.
Typically.
Always. But for this, we're at the Roosevelt across the street, which is so much nicer.
And you're watching it on screen.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. To go to the actual complex.
Oh, yeah. The security must be crazy.
This is the most security they've ever had for a award show.
Really?
Nuts.
Wow.
Nuts, man. But this is what I was saying on Below the Belt earlier, and you give me your thoughts on this, B. So everyone knows the Ryan Seacrest, kind of accusations, and they've done, third-party investigations. They found nothing to, it's innocent until proven guilty. And then some people on the red carpet, the PR people go, we're probably not going to interview with Ryan Seacrest amidst all these allegations, which I think is
these allegations,
which I think is a cowardly move.
Me too.
Obviously, E's done their investigation. They think based off their intense knowledge and their intense details of the situation, there's no reason we should accuse this man. So they leave him on the red carpet, right? Good on E, backing up Ryan Seacrest, which they should, innocent until proven guilty. Then these celebrities go, I'm not going to interview with him because they make me look bad. And then Kobe Bryant wins an Oscar. I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. I love Kobe Bryant. I love Ryan Seacrest. And then every one of them who didn't interview with Ryan Seacrest gives him a stand ovation. Is that not weird, dude? My thing is Hollywood, pick a lane.
Pick a lane.
Look, that
would mean they'd have to have some moral consistency, and they don't.
A backbone.
But they don't.
Yeah.
They don't have moral consistency. What Hollywood does, and what actors do, and what Hollywood does is they want to be liked.
Yep.
So they do what's popular.
They do what's cool.
And I would remind people that if you are going to embrace a culture that says you are guilty by accusation, remember this: you're fucking next.
Yep.
Dave Chappelle tells a very moving story about Emmett Till. Emmett Till was the young black boy who was 14 years old, who a white woman said he whistled at me. Okay? And white men came into his home, I think 4 days later, dragged him out of his home in front of his family, and they found him in the bottom of a river, beaten so badly, I think he was attached to a wheel.
How long ago was this?
And they tortured him. This was 19. Look up Emmett Till. It was one of the main things that led to the civil rights movement. It was such an outrage. His mother didn't let it go, but he was accused. I think it was the 40s. He was accused of
1955.
55.
Wait, no.
Yeah. 1955. Remember, Brown versus Board of Education. This was in the Jim Crow South. The Jim Crow South. Remember what that was? That was separate but equal. So, in fact, you were if you were black, you drank at a separate water fountain. You went to a separate school and everything else. Emmett Till was accused on her deathbed. This woman said, "I lied." Wow. Okay, but it's what
Wow.
and the black community has dealt with guilty by accusation forever, and been killed and lynched, and so has so many other people in the world.
So you're just saying that society.
There is a reason we have due process.
Yeah.
In a modern society.
Mm-hmm.
And when you embrace this mass hysteria, and you take a guy like Ryan Seacrest, of all the thousands of interviews, accused once, and a third-party investigation, a thorough investigation.
You know how many people work with
I know, I've worked with him.
Yes.
A thorough investigation says there's no evidence here. And the woman, from what I understand, who accused him, asked for $2 million before any of this.
Correct.
Okay? But we live in a time where if you even question the accuser, you're in deep shit. If you want to embrace that culture, you're next.
Well, how many people have we seen where
very dangerous.
They accuse them, they find nothing, but the damage is already done? You don't see any releases like, actually, Ryan Seacrest is a good dude, or name any other culprit.
No.
Actually, they are good people.
No.
Turns out we didn't find anything. That doesn't make the headline.
No, and I've been reading, and by the way, the woman who started this Me Too thing said he should be snubbed. And I'm like, so guilty by accusation.
I did an interview with her.
Guilty by accusation.
Yes.
What are we talking about here? Don't you understand that's what leads to terrible things? There is a reason we have due process. Look at the evidence. We have to be responsive to evidence. Yes, if somebody's accused by 6 people and the stories are very consistent, now
I agree.
Now I get it. Now
you got a Harvey Weinstein. You got Michael Jackson.
I'm going to be like, bro, I gotta hold on. This is crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
But my God, we are living in a time where one fucking accusation or a coordinated accusation can ruin you.
Yeah, I don't know. It is weird. That's my thing.
It's more than weird. It's very dangerous. It's dangerous, and we need to know that.
What else did you do this weekend, brother?
I lifted. No.
I haven't talked to you since
my 1 hour couldn't have gone better.
Showcase at the Improv
couldn't have gone better.
I heard you killed it.
Things went very well.
For sure. I was texting Rogan. He goes, I have no idea. I wasn't around there. I text Stevie. I text everyone like, dude, does anyone know how Bryan did? I text you.
Yeah.
Sure, get back to me.
I'm sorry, buddy. I was busy. I had lots of people there who wanted to talk to me afterwards. Either way, I couldn't have gone better. So good things. All the things I wanted to happen from that 1 hour happened.
You're ready, man. It's time to get moving.
Yeah. So I think I'm in talks about shooting my 3rd special. Let's put it that way.
Love it.
Yeah.
I was there.
Kevin Hart's people came out. You were there.
And it was freaking, I was so blown away. Amazing.
You haven't seen Bryan in a long
never
time.
Saw him.
Oh, really?
My God.
Blown away.
You've never seen Bryan?
Never saw Bryan.
Oh, sir, you were in for a show.
Dude, I had like my camera going too, talking to some guy outside. I thought it was off. We're talking. Yeah. He was talking about how great it was too.
Really?
So I captured it somewhere like on the side. We have to post that somewhere too. It's so freaking good.
Thank you, buddy.
Blown away, dude.
Thank you, brother. Well, coming from somebody who's an artist themselves, just saying, I appreciate that. I always listen really closely to musicians and artists because they seem to
DJ Chin.
Not what I expected, man.
Really?
Yeah, I was so I tripped. I was like in my car going like, what the fuck?
Really?
Tripping out, dude.
Love it. Well,
I've worked so hard at that 1 hour, so I appreciate that.
And Kevin Nealon opened up for you?
Yeah. It was the best there's something about that experience where that was the best that was the best I could do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
it's all downhill from there.
It's all downhill. Like there's sometimes when you
wish
do
they filmed
that
it?
and you go, that's the best I can do. And there's still work to be done. It's right. It's always, I always say that to you
as far as that
about comedy. It's a verb. It's always moving, right? But it was good, man. It was fun. And Kevin Hart's people were there because Kevin Hart and Will Packer had called my agents to do something, which is pretty flattering.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So I'm in talks with them.
Got to figure out a Netflix or something.
I got a lot of, well, that's all in the works.
Yeah.
The good stuff is in the works.
We'll talk after this. So
notice how tight-lipped I am about everything?
With that stuff?
Until I see it.
I was in New York doing press, sir, from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. for 2 days.
Yeah.
But I went to Barstool, and Barstool owns this league called Rough and Rowdy, where they have 50 matches a night. It's 3 1-minute rounds. My boy Dave, Prez Dave, and my boy KFC, they want you guys to co-main event their next one.
Oh, me and
Chin? Yep.
That's awesome. But why don't we'll do that. Should we do that or should we do...
It's 3 1-minute rounds.
Oh, so we'll do 3 1-minute rounds.
Yeah, it's easy.
That's great. All right, that's good.
Can we do that? April 13th?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
13th.
Me and Dave will be the promoters. It's like Showtime and UFC come together.
Hilarious.
I don't want to punch Bryan anymore now.
No, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna. We're gonna have a blast.
Spar. Yeah, we'll spar.
Yeah.
Have you seen?
I'm not there to be all awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Bring up Rough and Rowdy highlights for me, and let me know how you guys are gonna feel after you see this. Because if you just move around, not really gonna work like that. Let me show you this.
The top one, maybe 5 years ago.
Oh, and we're not using. No, I'm not getting punched in the fucking nose and stuff. If this is like one of those things, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, you mean a boxing match?
Yeah.
Let me just look up a regular one.
I'm not gonna be teeing off on really fighting with Chin. It's not gonna happen.
You could probably just click on any of the Rough and Rowdies and you see it. That's the main event. You know, Rap and Dave are supposed to fight on this too.
Really?
Rap's trying to fight Dave. Yeah.
Dave who?
The owner of Barstool, president. So they're shooting
it. Build it up good.
I didn't buy Rough and Rowdy. Have our guys fight. And then Hank.
This is great.
So Hank wants to fight Tex. Who am I to play God and say he can't do it?
Who am I to play God?
Tex versus Hank.
Hopefully I can teach him a lesson.
They have the worst logo of all time, though.
So that's the actual fight then, right?
They have like 50.
Chan, you and I are just going to go to Box and Burn or to Loveworks and
you guys aren't ready. You guys aren't ready for this.
No, they're terrible boxers too.
Off, though, right?
Terrible fighters. Look at this.
Hank early out of the gate wearing the Viva shorts, I might add, and they break him.
Oh my God!
Hank early, and Hank is fucking confident. Look at Hank.
Yeah.
I was watching some of the highlights. People were getting murked, like knocked out cold.
I don't know what.
Because it's like a fight league where they just get like random people. Because 1 minute rounds, it's like tough guy competitions.
Yeah, terrible. Like just swinging for the fences. Terrible fighters. Ugh. Never had any boxing ever. Look at him.
It's hilarious, huh?
Yeah, that's embarrassing. I won't be doing that. I don't do that.
Yeah,
but we'll get in there and we're going to do
promote at Boxing Burn. Yeah, I can do it at Boxing Burn if you guys are scared.
We'll do our own thing. That'll be fun.
You guys ain't about that life.
Yeah, that's not
for you guys.
That's
a real match.
Embarrassing.
Yeah,
it's embarrassing.
Real cockfight.
Yeah. Also, those guys terrible.
Probably tell them no. Then.
Yeah.
Probably tell them no.
Rough.
We'll do it ourselves. At Boxing Burn. Not selling pay-per-views for that.
With headgear, Chin, you're going to wear a bar.
I don't want to wear headgear. That's one thing.
You don't?
No.
Why not?
I can't see crap.
Yeah, if you're not used to it, those suck. They're like
I can't see anything.
Okay.
And I think it's better if it just hits my...
Yeah, you have to have a mouthpiece.
You got to have that. You have to have a mouthpiece. All right.
No headgear.
Dad, see,
we'll decide when it goes down, I guess.
Yeah,
you guys are scared.
No, we'll have some fun.
Have
you been hit in the face? You ever been hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
Pretty
a big,
bad.
wide face.
I know. That's why people
Chin
like
has
it.
a chin on him.
He's got a chin.
That's the one thing I don't have, though. Like, I have a small chin.
Well, I'm saying not.
I know.
I'm not saying you're Jay Leno. I'm saying if you get punched, you should be all right.
Should be.
You got a big noggin on you.
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious if Callan flatlines you.
I won't.
It'd be hilarious.
I will not.
Speaking of flatline, did you see the fights this weekend?
I saw the fucking fights this weekend.
What did I tell you about that boxing match?
God damn. Let's talk about that for a second. First of all, what a warrior Deontay Wilder was. And what a gutsy dude to take on that motherfucker.
I know.
That guy's a great boxer.
Amazing.
Just, as good as it gets, fighting a southpaw, what a liability. That's where I look at Deontay Wilder and I go, you put it all on the line, you risked a shitload, and you were like, I want to prove that I'm the best in the world and fight anybody who steps in that
risk
ring.
was worth the reward because this is the only way he's going to get to Joshua. Now Joshua's hands kind of forced to fight him now.
Yes, it is.
When before they're like, no, he hasn't beaten anyone, then he gets his Klitschko, Anthony Joshua moment, and now they're like, all right, you have to fight him now.
Yep.
So,
and by the way, I felt like Deontay when he was getting hit, he was kind of in trouble. It seems like he wasn't in trouble. So he was like he was all loose and getting hit.
Then he came
in that
back seventh round, he got blasted.
He did, but somehow I felt like
he just has a chin like a motherfucker.
Is that what it is?
But no, he was getting rocked. I mean, Helpsky's so big he'll go back, but
right. But you see how loose he got? He almost got looser and was just hanging on him and just like kind of going with it. What is that? Is that what it is?
Yeah, he was hurt.
But he had the wherewithal to kind of, and when he walked back, he just went. He was lucid. He was like, yeah,
he's trying to act like he's a showman for sure, but he was rocked.
But he got caught.
Well, bad. It was looking rough.
They like each other a lot. I guess they got two daughters that have special needs.
I don't know if they like each other. One doesn't speak English very well.
That was
so
amazing, though. That was fucking amazing.
Such a good fight, man.
Oh, such a good fight. So exciting.
Now, how bad does everyone want to see Wilder Joshua now?
And then, Wilder, the idea that Wilder's wild and doesn't have a disciplined style.
40-0.
His jab, his right, that straight right. I mean, come on.
He
said, he goes, I open up when I got the guy in trouble, I'm a showman. But when he's sitting there with that straight jab,
that's chaos.
Straight,
But he's not like a Mikey Garcia or a Triple G where he's getting this. He's the technically most traditional boxer. What he does, he's 40-0, so it's tough to argue. He also won a bronze medal in the Olympics. He knows how to box.
Come on,
with his size, he doesn't look like the traditional boxer. Everyone goes, he's wild. All right, yeah, he is wild, but he knows what he's doing in that chaos. Mm-hmm. He's 40-0.
Yeah.
39 knockouts.
Yep.
It's crazy.
That jab, and that straight right. It's just
also that jab's tough to pull off against a southpaw in Ortiz.
Yes.
And anytime you throw anything, Ortiz would fire back with just pure.
That was the most impressive thing to me. Ortiz is how schooled he was with that cross guard. The minute he threw,
dropped. He's never been dropped.
Never been dropped.
Shows you the power. And Deontay Wilder weighed 213 pounds.
I know, which is actually light.
It's light for him. He's about 5 pounds lighter when he usually. I wasn't so alarmed. I think it's his advantage.
How much did Ortiz weigh?
240.
Wow. Jesus. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's his
looking
advantage,
at two. How would Ortiz have done against Mike Tyson in his prime? Can you answer that?
Not really. I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah.
Deontay would be a tougher matchup for him.
For Tyson.
Deontay's athleticism and just he's big dude, you know.
Yep.
But Ortiz is a nightmare. No one's gonna want to fight that guy.
No. But
everyone was all worried Wilder was light. I didn't have a problem with it. I think it's his advantage.
Mm-hmm. Stepped up, did it, knocked him out, knocked him down.
Crazy, right?
In the 10th. Yeah, now it's Anthony Joshua. So Wayne McCulloch, who is,
knows his boxing.
He loves Wilder. He thinks Wilder's going to beat
Joshua went out, but you remember Anthony Joshua has to get by Joseph Parker.
Yeah,
Joseph Parker from New Zealand is hell no. Joseph Parker is a nightmare. Mm-hmm. They both have tough tests, man. Everyone wants to just chalk it up. Oh, Wilder, Anthony Joshua, but yeah, Joseph Parker has this thing to say there, and he's never lost either.
Never lost.
No, man. All these guys that they're fighting get to the super fight is a nightmare.
Yeah, the heavyweight division is exciting now.
Heavyweights are back, baby.
They are back. Ortiz is not done by any stretch of the imagination. Now, is Ortiz 50 years old?
57. He's 57 from
Just turned
Cuba.
57.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not young. No, he's not going anywhere, but that was your
He's
moment.
38.
You know?
He's 38. Okay.
That's a Cuban 38.
That's a Cuban.
That's a little girl gymnast from China, 38.
Yeah. That's a Cuban 38, yeah. Might be a lot older than that.
Great night of fights, though. And then you watched the UFC?
I did watch the UFC.
What'd you think, brother?
Let's start from the bottom down.
Your girl Kat lost.
My girl Kat lost. I want to talk about that.
Hector Lombard lost.
Hector Lombard, CV Dalloway. I watched that a lot. I watched it over and over again. Was Hector caught in the moment, or was that just a clear violation?
Well, it's definitely a clear violation. People are going to say, well, he's in the act of the combo when he threw the shot. It's a tough argument. I don't think he's going to be able to overturn it. I see his argument, but no, it was definitely late.
Sometimes there can be a weird psychological thing, like you don't have the confidence and you almost throw. I don't know. It's almost like self-sabotage maybe. But I don't know. That was really, really quick, right?
It was quick. I can see his argument, but he still...
Although if you look, the bell goes off as CB kicks. So the bell
does it? It goes off after CB.
Let's watch it.
Watch it. Yeah.
It
goes off after, so it goes kick and boom, boom. But that boom boom's in the motion in retaliation to the kick.
What I mean, I can see the first one coming out.
Yeah, it's the second one.
Right? But it's the second one, bop,
But that's what you train.
Let's see. You do train that. You do.
Hector Lombard still bodied up.
Pretty good
counter
by Lombard after Dalloway landed to the body. We're right back.
See, that's a tough one, man.
Counter by Lombard.
Boom, boom.
Body, we're right back.
Yeah, I got to say, man, I think that's forgivable.
Why did the other video seem like it was
because you're training for that all the time. So, it was literally
It's close. I don't think Hector's a cheap guy or a bad dude.
Yeah.
I think it's tough. Either way, you got to DQ him. I think on that because CB Dollar can't fight.
He can't fight. Yeah,
and then
that's fair.
Then we're gonna argue. You go well.
So I think it's a fair disqualification. It's one of those things where you kind of feel bad for Hector.
I feel bad for both guys.
Yeah.
Landed to the body. We're right back.
That one seems a little longer, right?
Pretty good counter by Lombard after Dalloway landed to the body. Right back.
I don't.
You had to hear it. Well, here's the thing. You're at the end of the round, right? You've got
You're aware
seconds
of
left.
it. You get the 30 seconds.
You hear it. You got
10.
kicked. Bop bop. You got to get disqualified because
I think you got to get disqualified. But in defense of Hector too, man, I think that would have happened whether that was a minute in the first round or 2 minutes in the first round. It just so happened the bell rang. You know what I'm saying?
So in other words,
that looked like what I'm saying. It's not like CB heard it and let his guard down. He threw the kick, and then kick and boom boom.
Would have lost anyway. In other words,
if there was 3 more seconds in that fight, that happens. It's not because CB let his guard down.
Right.
Which it's a shitty situation for both guys.
Yeah, it's a shitty situation. Well, anyway.
You see Mackenzie Dern?
I did see Mackenzie Dern.
Striker needs some work. Body does not.
Yeah.
Neither does Yoder.
I was going to say
the Yodeler.
That's the sleeper. Ashley
She's
Yoder
not a
is
sleeper,
beautiful.
Though. I know she's a diamond.
She's beautiful.
I know.
I looked at her
tan
face
girl,
and I was like, God
you know
damn.
What? She's little brown. She's little brown.
She's little brown. And I got Ashley Yoder.
Bronze,
I think she's
prettier.
As pretty as Mackenzie Dern is. I think Ashley Yoder's even cuter. How about that?
That's fair.
That's very fair. That takes nothing away from Ashley Dern. But, you know.
Mackenzie
Dern is a world champion in jiu-jitsu, I believe, right?
Correct. Multiple-time world class.
A monster on the ground.
I still take Mackenzie over, but I'm not. I wouldn't kick either out of the bed for trying to Darce choke.
Do you feel that was a good? It was a very close fight. Do you think it was a?
I don't think anyone got cheated. It was a bit of a shit fight.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
I think Mackenzie Dern has a lot of work to do. Yeah, I'm not mad at Yoder at all. There, Jesus Christ.
No, there's nothing to be mad at.
She has a lot of work to do, but that she's the specialist, so I think she has to play with her tools and be a specialist, not try to be a striker. And she needs to work on her wrestling because those traditional jiu-jitsu takedowns are tough for her right now.
Yeah. Both easy.
Also, never wear those jeans ever again that she wore at the press conference. Please don't wear those ever again.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm on board.
I'm on board. I like that fight. Moving on.
And then you got, the main card, your girl Kat Zingano, long layoff. I'm a Vieira fan. She's a monster. I think it was a combination thing. I think Vieira's that damn good, but also Kat Zingano had a huge layoff. So there's a little ring rust there.
She had a huge layoff. I did feel like she was throwing with her chin high and her hands down a lot. And I don't know that I've seen that as much. Did you feel that way? Did you feel like she was fighting differently?
I just think the ring rust is a legit concern.
It's a legit concern, but her hands were down the whole time. And that seems to be, like, I kept waiting for her to get caught with a counter.
Yeah.
What's that about?
A lot, because you're boxing a lot, right? And so they're telling you to keep your hands up, so you're so self-conscious of it. But in MMA, it doesn't really work that way.
Right.
It just doesn't.
It doesn't.
Look how Conor fights.
Yep.
Look how Wonderboy fights.
Conor has that
Look how Brian Ortega
though, right?
fights.
Yeah.
Look how Frankie Edgar fights.
Right.
No one's fighting like this, B.
Yeah.
You're just so conscious of it because you're boxing every day. Keep your hands up. You're probably seeing
because you're always waiting for something to come back.
Keep your hands up, but the motion, the distance in MMA is very different.
Because you got kicks.
Yeah, so get over the hand stuff. No one's fights like this.
Right.
There's some that do, but it's going to be tough.
Right.
Look at the elite guys. They're not really fighting with their hands high like
hands
this.
Down.
Body takedowns, it's going to be trouble. You're just so around that so much.
So around it, yeah.
So get your hands up. So when I hear, like, with Deontay Wilder, like, why doesn't he have his guard up? Well, he's 6'7", 6'8", so his body type and his style is different than what your traditional boxer's going to be. He can get away. He doesn't have to do this. He can go he can do this.
Yeah.
He can do the Klitschko this.
She just looked, when she was throwing, she looked like she was leading with her chin a little bit. She just looked like she was opening herself up.
And she, she's never been that kind of world-class striker boxer. Yeah. But she has beat Miesha Tate. She has beat Amanda Nunes,
Yeah.
But wrestling in college is completely different than boxing.
Yes, it is. And also, like you said, she's been out for a long time. There were things going on where she had some health issues too, and she's
Vieira is not someone you want to come back for your debut. That you've been gone. She's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Then our last is Struve.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Why isn't he in the NBA? Is that where you're
number one? Why is he not in the NBA?
Why the fuck didn't you pick up a basketball?
Why is he also not throwing one jab?
He never has. I know he never has.
I know, dude.
He's never used his reach ever.
But that's crazy to me, dude. Wait, is this coach going? If I was a coach, I'm going, hey, jab always, only jab. Pay to go to Deontay Wilder and say, can you show us how you use your height?
Or you could even use your jab like a Spartan front kick. Just kick.
That and your left hand.
Just kick from the other side of the cage. No one can touch you.
Yeah, but no, instead let him in.
I know. He's never used his range ever.
I don't understand that. I literally am confused. That seems like textbook 101.
It'd be tough. Because everyone's game plan is just to get inside on you. So he's used to fighting inside.
So learn how to jab people.
I know.
Front knee,
but
remember,
so that jab, he's 7 foot tall, basically 6'11".
So you can get under it? You can time it?
Think how long it takes for that jab to leave here to there. The world-class athletes are like, what? Throw your jab. Boom. boom. So he's not going to stick on the outside and pepper you with his jab.
Because he's probably been caught with
Dikembe Mutombo.
Dude, we hung out with him.
And it takes forever to throw a jab from here to there. Yeah. And Arlovsky's a world-class boxer, in the MMA, so
he'll get under it.
Throw that jab. Please throw that jab.
So Arlovsky wants that
That's
jab.
all Roy Nelson was waiting for. Throw something, sat him down.
Well, he probably has bad memories of throwing a jab, so now he's hesitant.
But
what else you got, though?
Long, though?
He's actually pretty damn athletic for a 7-footer.
Fuck yes. That's why I'm saying pick up a basketball, son.
Or just throw the jab anyway. Just please throw the jab. I agree.
But do something.
And
do something else and use your range.
Wow.
I know.
No range.
Shout out to Andre Arlovsky. And then that Sean O'Malley.
Andre Arlovsky looked great. Yeah. Loose, relaxed. He looked fantastic. Yep. So he's been fighting for 28 years now.
He's been fighting for 37 years. He started
fighting in the 60s, and he's still doing it. He
started fighting in the 60s in Belarus and just found his way to the UFC.
Arlovsky, when he was a younger man, was such a handsome son of a bitch.
He's still handsome, though.
Yeah, his nose now is so fucking dented. He's so macho.
Oh, my God. You see Ariel Helwani goes to hug him? No, don't touch. Don't hug. No hug.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Why?
He just didn't want to be touched. He's before a fight. He just didn't want, he's like, no touch.
Oh, before a fight.
Yeah. He's like, no. And then Sean O'Malley has superstar written all over him.
Yes, he does. Did he end up breaking his foot?
No.
Turns out no bones broken.
I think it was maybe like the Michael Chandler thing where you get kicked or you check a kick and it shuts off that nerve. You hit it so bad it shuts off your foot.
That happened to Cat. Yeah. Also, Andre, when that happens, maybe don't wrestle him and just take advantage and circle around that foot where he has to pivot and just pummel him with punches. That was very interesting. Maybe Andre didn't want to win that way.
Yeah, I don't know. And then obviously Bryan Ortega, Frank Yeager talk of the night.
Wow. Bryan Ortega with that little short elbow. Bryan Ortega's a very good boxer, right?
He's not really classified as like a great boxer. What he is a very good MMA fighter.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's knees, kicks, elbows, and then obviously if you get a hold of his neck, it's game over. He's just
throwing shit.
He's fighting Max Holloway for the title now.
Yeah. That's
very
interesting.
They say he'll probably fight International Fight Week in July on the DC Stipe card.
Wow.
He was just on below the belt.
Took no damage from this one.
0. I went, dude, you're unscathed. He goes, nothing. He goes, my foot's a little sore, I think, from jumping around, but he's like, I'm good.
Wow. Confidence sky high. Look, man, that's a real fight. Him and Max Holloway. Max Holloway is a better striker, probably.
It's a great fight. It's a phenomenal fight. Best fight you can make in that division.
I think so, too. What do you think? That's a real tough one. I got to put my money on it.
I'm done doubting Ortega. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to go look back at Max. Max obviously be the favorite, but as far as finishing 5 rounds,
ground game. Who's?
Oh, not even close. T City.
Is that right?
Oh, not they're not on the same planet.
Because he's
not on the same planet.
What? Really? Even MMA?
No.
Wrestling?
Oh God, no.
Whoa.
No. T City is the best featherweight on the ground by leaps and bounds.
Just because he's a Henner protege.
As far as pure danger,
Henner protege.
A nightmare.
Deep knowledge.
A nightmare. If you expose your neck for 1 second for the takedown or anything like that, you're screwed. That's why if you watch that, as soon as he got Frankie's neck, the whole crowd goes, yeah. Everyone stops and holds their breath because if he gets a fucking inch of your neck, it's game over.
Wow.
That's why the fight's so intriguing. It's Max Holloway. Also, Max is usually the bigger fighter. Bryan's the same size. Bryan's long and rangy too.
Bryan doesn't get tired either. They both have great wind.
Great fight. Phenomenal fight. I bet those gentlemen who are both young fight many, many of times.
Yeah.
That's the fight, though. And then Chris Cyborg.
Chris Cyborg has to be in the conversation.
Chris said, who?
Greatest fighter of all time.
You want me to fight Yana Kitskaya? Hikish. The girl, scared.
Well, who the fuck?
How about the open round?
You see that war paint she wears?
How about the open round? She goes, all right, let's touch gloves. She's like, how you doing? Kish.
Dude, you get hit by that, you're like, oh, this is terrible.
This is awful. Her eye was black immediately.
No, I mean, I don't know. I think Chris Cyborg is in the conversation as #1 fighter of all time.
I'm telling you, that there's the only person. So Kat wanted that fight, but obviously her losing, she's so down the queue now. But the only way Chris Cyborg loses is if they put more than one female fighter in that cage.
I think
there's not a female on this planet. Holly would be the closest.
Amanda Nunes is intriguing. Amanda Nunes throws bombs.
I don't get it. I think she's undersized.
Well, Amanda Nunes walking around when she's not sucking weight.
Even remotely close to Cyborg.
You've been around.
They're not on the same planet. They're two different human beings.
Well, Chris Cyborg is.
I'll say this though in your defense. In your defense, Amanda Nunes is a more precise and technical striker. Mm-hmm. However, Cyborg is pretty precise and hits like a Mack truck.
And she's got what's her name in her corner now. Her striking is different. Chris Cyborg is she's physically different than any woman that steps in there. We have to acknowledge that too. Whatever the case,
I think it takes away from what she's doing.
I agree with you.
She's under strict USADA testing. She's testing more.
No. I'm not talking about steroids. I'm talking about physically. She's just gifted. She's so gifted physically. But again, let me just say this. She is, her success is not just because of her physicality. She has worked her ass off to become, in my opinion, the best fighter that best female fighter ever by far.
Yeah, I agree.
So you you have to give credit to her insane work ethic, to her the amount of skill that she's mastered.
Good at everything.
It's incredible. She's good at everything, and seems to be getting better.
And will fight anyone. She's like, let's do it. Short notice. I'll make weight. Let's do it.
Well, I actually think I'd like to see her fight some men.
I say that too. I'd love to see her fight Khabib.
Please take it easy. You just jumped way ahead. Relax, bro. Relax. I'd like to see her fight some of the lower guys down.
I'd like to see her fight Edson Barboza.
Brandon, I can tell you're being a little sarcastic right now.
I would love a Cyborg Luke Rockhold match.
Brandon, you're being sarcastic.
No, hey, all honesty, for reals. I'm not being silly here.
Yeah.
Cyborg versus CM Punk.
I'd love to see that.
Who wins?
Cyborg.
Right?
Cyborg.
That's what I'm saying.
Without question.
All day. But who's going to sanction that fight?
Is there any other guy? Or are the 35-pounders just guys and too big and strong for her?
35-pounder men?
Yeah.
They all get dealt with.
They all get dealt with. Not the higher echelons, but the other guys.
They're gonna have their hands full.
TJ Dillashaw is much smaller than Cyborg. He's gonna beat her up, but he's got his hands full. He's got to show up for a fight.
Yeah. It's not walk in the park.
She's 175 walking around, I think.
Yeah, she hits hard, man.
Hard as fuck. So you think that Cyborg can compete?
I think Cyborg beats up CM Punk.
Yeah, I do.
Like bad.
I do too.
Like the same way he beat up Tanya Evinger or Kozakaya.
I 100% agree. But how does Cyborg do in the 35-pound men's division? Am I even allowed to ask that, or am I overstepping
Are we getting crazy? I don't know. Are we caught up in the moment? You're talking about bantamweights?
Am I overstepping my boundaries?
I'll say this, Benavidez. I love you, brother. If she caught Benavidez with a mean uppercut, she's knocking his head back.
She's so much
into
bigger.
the 10th row.
She's so much bigger.
Get down!
So she fights.
It looked like the Minions attacking Grug.
Here's what I say. The men have to make 35. Cyborg can come in at
60.
Yeah.
Someone getting fucked up.
I believe that.
Someone getting messed up.
You're talking about a very different
dudes.
And she knocks guys out.
Yes. I'm telling you, the only way she loses unless you put one or more females in there or she fights a dude.
I agree.
And if that dude's CM Punk, she steamrolls through him.
I agree.
But you're going to have some sort of battle of the sexes thing. You're going to have CM Punk accept that fight knowing he's probably going to get his ass mollywopped, which no one's going to do that.
Mollywopped.
Yeah.
Cyborg is just a different animal.
Great night of fights, though.
I was looking at her head and her jawline in comparison to Joe's. Joe Rogan's, and I was like, she's bigger than Joe.
She's a nice person, man, too. She's a good person.
I believe that. I'm a huge admirer of her. But she's built for war, is what I'm trying to say. The woman is built for war.
Yeah.
She's when she had that war paint on, I was like, you are the baddest. You are just a warrior through and through, man. Built for war. And I'm going to have my hands full with her if I spar her, I'll tell you that much. Look at her.
That was before.
She looks awesome.
Yeah, doesn't she look cool?
I'm a huge fan of hers in every way. I'm a fucking huge fan of hers.
Mm.
She's she's been through a lot, man.
Sure has. Finally coming out on top.
Wow.
Oh, I got a dime piece for you. Dime piece of the day. The gay. Jesus Christ. Dime piece of the day. Have you seen this Penn State running back, Berkeley? Saquon Berkeley? Have you look him up?
Bring him up.
Saquon.
I think it's Saquon. Just type in Berkeley, Penn State combine numbers. He's ran the most impressive combine numbers you've ever seen.
Really?
He's beaten Vernon Davis numbers.
What?
He's the fastest guy ever over 230 pounds.
What?
Since 2006. He was going to be like the number 2-3 pick. Now I think he'd be number 1. He's such a freak. Oh, and looks
Barkley?
like a chocolate goddess.
Really?
He's a
like
handsome,
a chocolate god, not a chocolate goddess.
No, goddess.
Bring him up. Bring him up immediately. Yeah, that's a very symmetrical looking man. Saquon Barkley looks like he's very symmetrical.
Look, so number 1, his
41-inch vertical.
Hold on, his
at 230.
Hold on, he ran a 4.4 40-yard dash. Was like the second best ever by a running back over 230 pounds.
Oh my God!
Ready? His 41-inch vertical is likely the new record for among all 230 pounders.
That's so stupid.
On the flip side, he benched 225 29 times.
Well.
So check this out, and I posted this.
This guy is the black
Keep
Brian
scrolling
Kellen.
down. He's
the black Brian Kellen.
Let's check this out. Penn State's running back Saquon Barkley at the 2008 Combine, stronger than Joe Thomas, the lineman, Hall of Famer probably, quicker than Deshaun Jackson, faster than Devin Hester, and jumps higher than Julio Jones.
Devin Hester used to run punts down. His only other drill, the shuttle, ranks nicely. 2, we already knew he's a workout beast. Go ahead and bring him up working out.
Great form.
Now, how much weight is that, Brennan?
That's 7,000 pounds.
Oh, my Lordy.
4 and 5 power clean.
Oh, that's a different kind of human being.
He's a complete freak, man. Complete freakazoid.
God.
Complete freakazoid. I can't get enough to Combine. I watch it. I record it.
I need to watch it.
I watch it late at night like a psycho.
Yeah, that's a
good-looking dude, too.
Well, yeah, that's a good-looking man.
He should be the first pick. The Cleveland Browns should take him first.
And he's a running back.
Running back Penn State, was a stud at Penn State. Just a complete freak, man. How about there's a gentleman. You ready for this? You got 2 legs. You got 2 arms, Brian.
Sure.
There's a linebacker from, look it up, Chin. I think Central Florida. 1 arm. What? 1 arm, sir. He's the NFL Combine. He put
one hand, or one. What do you mean?
1 arm. It's elbow only, and he put 225 up. How many times? And he's supposed to get drafted in the first 3 picks. First 3 rounds.
What?
Yeah, he has 1 arm, and you have 2, and you're complaining.
Show this guy because I got it.
You know what?
Now I'm pissed.
You talk all that shit. I have 2 arms. I can't bench.
What?
This.
Look at him.
Does he have a bird chest like you? Nope. And he has 1 arm. Look at this.
Handoff and a big time.
Boom.
Team Griffin, what a night has he had.
One of the top linebackers in the nation, Brian.
My dad never allowed me to make the excuse of why I can't catch the ball.
He just wasn't born with an arm.
It's an interception. It is by UCF at the 30.
He wasn't born with an arm, bro.
Look at that, bro.
And his arm is kind of small, and that part of his arm is a little small.
Yeah, it's not there, man.
You tell him he can't do something, he gonna do
interception can be tough, but that's besides the point.
What a bad motherfucker.
Right? And I got a bird chest. I can't fix it.
That's a bad impression of me, bro. That's a bad impression of me. I don't do that.
But look at his stats for the frickin' Combine, man. With 1 arm.
That's crazy, man. I have no excuse not to fucking make it in the NFL now.
I know.
I got to start sprinting. I'm not doing enough sprints, I feel. I think get on the old.
First of all, his name's Shaquem Griffin.
Yeah, Deshaun, Shaquem. Any of these names typically.
Tread lightly now.
You're fast.
What do you mean?
I just mean like if your name is Deshaun.
Lawasha, Ladryer, Shakini.
Lashani.
Deshani. Malcolm.
Ladanium. A lot of those names are very awkward and hard to say.
Yeah, what about them?
They've been made up.
Okay, what
somebody.
About them, bro?
Typically, I'm going to err on the side. I'm going to say, I'm going to go.
Lightly.
Okay, I'm going to go. All right, now watch, ready? Does Jared Berkowitz is now on the starting line with Jared Berkowitz, Yin Chao Meng, and
Steve Fairwood.
Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun
I'm putting
Jackson.
all
Deshaun
my money
Ladanium Jackson.
At the starting line?
Now, I don't have to see anybody who's running right now.
So if
I'm not trying to, I'm just saying.
So if I said, hey, B, real quick, we're doing this office pool real quick.
Yeah.
We're just picking who's going to win the sprint outside. Just a few guys from the studio are going to race in the streets.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we got Steve Fox here.
Steve Fox?
Steve Fox. We got.
Where's he from? Massachusetts or something? Or New Hampshire? New Hampshire?
Oh, yeah, Steve's from the East Coast. Somewhere on the East Coast.
Up there.
Okay, you got that? All right.
Yeah, he plays tennis and golf.
We have Chris Weinstein.
Yeah, Chris Weinstein.
Now, he does all the finance accountants.
Yeah, that guy, Chris Weinstein. Yeah, I know.
Then you have Laquan Jackson. Laquan.
Yeah,
but let me finish.
Can I put my house on that?
You don't want to hear the other names?
Can I put my house on that?
You don't know the other names?
No, go ahead. What are the other names? Laquan.
Okay. You can take Laquan all day.
Conti. Laquan
all day. But look at this kid, man. So what's list of every defense player at the NFL Combine to weigh in at least 225 pounds and run a sub 4.4. And Shaquem Griffin end the list.
Somebody gave somebody a hard time for saying that
Griffin is 227 pounds, around an official 4.3840. A 4.3.
Somebody was talking about how black men in the NFL, or black people of West African descent, tend to be faster than, say, somebody from Asia
Chicago.
or from a white dude from Northern European or Southern European ancestry. And the guy goes, well, if you could find me one white cornerback in the NFL, I'd appreciate that.
I have a theory on that I don't want to get into, but maybe I'll fear. Yeah.
Either way, it's interesting.
Yeah, there's a whole theory on that goes through it.
Yeah.
How
there's the sports gene and stuff.
It's not even the sports gene.
No, from this guy who wrote this book. Sports
gene. That's hilarious. But there's in black culture that avenue is more
accessible.
No, God no. God no. It's more pushed upon. It's more. This is how you're going to be successful.
Yep,
let's focus on this.
100%.
When in white culture, it's no. There's other things you can do.
Yeah, that's very true.
And there's resources for the white culture, and there's not as many resources black. So if you want to be successful, rapper, athlete, and that's an issue.
Yeah.
So they're going to gravitate and hold tight when things get going rough, because that might be their only chance of getting out. As far as a white kid go, I can get my education. I'm good.
Of course.
When the going gets rough, I'll go work for my dad.
There are fast white dudes, of course.
There's super athletic
100%.
white guys.
The only thing is that what I'm saying is that so in the book, The Sports Gene, it just looks at something interesting. When you say Africans are faster, that's not true. That's a ridiculous thing to say, because Africa is the most genetically diverse place on the planet. In fact, somebody from East Africa is likely not to be as fast as somebody from where you see the fastest people in the world. If you want to look at Jamaica, if you want to look at people who come from a certain part of Africa from an ancestral thing, it is from the Biafra coast. It is from a very, very small, specific section of Africa.
But with my theory, it's like when they go, Chinese kids are better at math.
Right.
The Chinese environment pushes math more on those kids, so they practice it more, and they're used to it.
Can I give you even more on that? And you're right. A lot of this is cultural. It's not that Chinese people are better at math.
Smarter.
It is Malcolm Gladwell in his book actually says that it's the Chinese people of China, a Chinese extraction, who came from a rice farming tradition. Why? Because rice farming, it's a very labor intensive crop. So hard work is everything, and you have to be very mathematical about it.
Yeah,
and you have to have a serious work ethic. So when those families come across a math problem,
it's easy.
They don't quit. They go, of course this is hard work. I'm going to work through it.
What's the same thing as like in what my brother does in computer data and stuff like that, and computer programming, all that stuff. They needed more jobs. There wasn't a ton of computer programmers in America, so they started this new program in India. Well, now India employs some of the most computer programmers in the world.
Yeah.
Now, do you think they were born into that, or did they learn it? Do you think they have a knack for computer programming? No.
No.
They were taught it. They were taught these skills, and now they just took over.
So much
They're
of
not
that,
smarter than anyone here.
You're
That's right.
I've read so much about this. So much of learning is is contingent upon your emotional state when you're learning something. So if somebody tells you you're not good at math, somebody tells you you don't have an ear for languages, somebody tells you you don't have an ear for music, it will impede your learning immediately.
It'll shape these boundaries around that subject.
Right. So you'll hit a wall, and you'll be like, oh. And if you're from the ghetto and you happen to be black, and the only avenues open to you are rap and sports, where are you going to place your energy?
Yeah.
And so much of it has to be changed. That has to change. Where you have other avenues, and your potential is limitless in whatever you put your mind to. And if you follow the examples of people like that, Mozart's the greatest example. How many times do you hear Mozart's a great genius? He was, but here's the problem. Mozart, at the age of 3 fucking years old, his father was one of the great music teachers in Europe. From the age of 3, Mozart was raised every single day on music. And he sat at a piano every single day for hours. Because remember, back then, you didn't know if you're going to live past 14, right? That's all you did. So the first time he composed something that was original was when he was 17.
So
that was 14 years. That was 14 years.
Or
thank you.
Has he just been around the piano from diapers?
And by the way, after 14 years of practice every single day,
you better be good.
You better be fucking
I'll fucking write you a tune after 14 years.
Thank you. So there's so many of these things are taken. There's a book by Alan Garrett called The Creative Curve that's not out yet. And he does this study on this stuff. And if you look at it, if you actually look at it, at great people, dude, you can learn it if you practice it. Floyd Mayweather, great boxer. You know why?
Can't read. Yeah.
Yeah, but his father and his uncle were great boxers who brought him through it. He's been boxing since he was 3 years old.
Correct.
You better be good.
Correct.
So a lot of that takes the mystery out of it. So
should we jump some current events? I don't know how we got started on this, but shout out to
I like it.
Taquan Watson. What's his name?
Taquan Watson.
Shaquem Griffin.
A
complete
hero.
Monster. Yeah, 4.38 in the 40 at linebacker. It's insane. I'll take a chance on him.
Over 230 though, running a 4.4 or something.
Kids these days are so fast, man.
Hey, and out there, if you're listening, please, if you ran a 4.4 in high school or college, or let's just say high school, you ran a 4.5.
No, unless it's official, don't tell me about it.
Yeah. First of all, no, you didn't.
That never happened.
No, you didn't.
The chance of anyone running a sub 4.4, that you're lying.
You're lying.
Remember when your buddy told us that?
I know. I'm like, and what I said.
Because when we walked up,
didn't.
When we walked up, Bryan was telling him about my football passion. He goes, "Oh, I ran a 4.5 in the 40." And I hear Bryan go, "No, you didn't."
No, because I'm faster.
You went, "No, you didn't." He goes,
you didn't.
"Dude, I did in high school." He went, "No, you didn't. Don't tell him that. I heard you go. Don't tell him that."
Yeah, don't tell Brendan that. Don't tell Brendan that.
Let's do some current events, Chin. Chin, what have you been doing, man? Your apartment looks pretty sweet. I saw you had that dead body rolled up into a rug.
You have to see that. You have to make fun of it because
that picture.
Everyone's on me about it, so I have to make fun of it. Otherwise, it's just
the apartment looks like it's coming together.
Yeah,
your voice sounds good, bro.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate it.
You just been working on that, working here in studio.
Here, a lot here. So if you don't notice, the wires disappeared now.
How sweet does the set
Chin is a fucking soldier, man.
Look at that gold zebra head.
Chin is a soldier. The more I know Chin, the more I like Chin.
Right?
Hey, I feel the same about you guys.
Chin is.
You guys should date. What else, Chin?
Yeah, that was it.
And
apartment.
Then when did the Showtime team set up all this below the belt stuff? I haven't seen it.
That was over. I'm getting my days mixed up, but I think it was the weekend, like a Friday.
They hire straight up studio designers for everything, man. It's nuts.
You know, this didn't fit in the elevator, so we brought it from the stairwell. All the way
You
up.
mean the below the belt section?
Yeah, the bricks over there.
I like it.
That's cool.
I really liked your show, man.
Thanks, brother.
I really did.
Thanks, man.
I thought your interviews were fucking great. And
those are my favorite parts.
I mean, I swear. See, I'm very biased, obviously, because I'm gonna, I'm no matter what you do, I'm gonna like it. But I'll be honest. Like, I was trying to be really objective about watching it because I had notes and I wanted to, I want to help you out with that. But like, I just felt like I said to myself, I go, this to me is what I'll go to because I love the fight game. So when I want to hear about the details and I want to hear about you calling Frankie out on head trauma and all that shit that we never see. Like, that stuff is fascinating to me, and I just found myself going, "This is exactly where I'm going."
I love
to
it,
get
man.
my interest,
Thanks,
my an opinionated point of view, an opinionated but educated point of view on the fight game.
There's some cool, like when I was in New York, I filmed at the Giants stadium with Brandon Marshall. Me and him get into it. I can't give it away, but surprisingly, we get an argument. Are NFL athletes better than MMA athletes? Surprising, his argument.
Well, you would say that NFL athletes are better.
He did not agree.
Wow.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. We get into it.
Well, you could make the argument that with MMA, and I've said this before, it requires more of the human body and the human mind. Although I have to be careful because playbooks are this thick. But let me just put it this way.
Quarterback.
Let's just take a wide receiver, right? You got to run your routes.
You got to run your routes.
But educate me for a second. Let me make my argument, and then I want you to give me. I want you to give me your. So if I'm a wide receiver, I got to be able to I got to know a lot of plays, but really I got to run my routes and I got to run to where the ball's going to be. I'm going to have to block. I'm going to have to shuck a very fast cornerback, maybe two. There's a lot of stuff I got to do. But really, I got to go out and catch that football and run it in the end zone. There's a linear progression. With MMA, I have to do a lot of things. One is if I'm striking, I better be able to box and kick all require different distances. I better understand clinch. I better then understand takedowns. I better then understand what happens to me when I get taken down. I better understand what to do when I take somebody down. Mm-hmm. I better understand what to do when somebody has my back.
A lot of variables.
So many variables. And oh, by the way, it's 15 to 25 minutes. Oh, and by the way, it's terrifying. It's scarier than football in a lot of ways because somebody's trying to knock you the fuck out.
Same in football, too.
Yeah, but
tell that to a safety who runs a 4.4 in the 40s, 230 pounds.
Absolutely.
But also for that receiver, so let's just take it. So most people go, okay, you call a play. He runs an out route, a 5-yard out route. Well, let's talk about it. So a play gets called in the huddle. Then depending on the defense, that receiver is going to have to know basically probably a 30 chain command where the defense lines up gives him based off what they're blitzing.
What's a 30 chain command?
So if the quarterback calls a hot read, if there's a depending if it's zone coverage, man coverage, Tampa 2, whatever the coverage is, he has to find what route is best suited for that and know that the quarterback's thinking the same thing and end up in the right spot. Now, the right spots, he's going to
I thought the right spot was called in the huddle.
No, it depends on the defense. It depends how they play it. So if he plays inside and he's pressed and he's man, well, we're not going to run this route. We're not going to go inside. We're going to go, So
it's a thinking man's sport without a doubt.
There's a million moving parts. Yeah. No matter what we call in the huddle, there's this controlled chaos that we all know the controlled chaos. So if he goes here, you should do this. The ball's going to be there. You need to get there. And there's probably 7 to 30 different routes he's going to run predicated off the safety and the cornerback. There's a lot going into it. Then you got to catch that ball. Then you got to make guys miss. Also, the guy who's trying to prevent you from catching the ball has been playing football since he was 4 years old.
He's reading everything.
And he was first-team All-American. And he's a first-round draft
And he wants to hurt you.
And he gets paid millions of dollars.
And he's hitting you in the air.
Oh, and also, there's 32 of them in the world, and he's probably the best one.
Yeah.
It's just the level of competition is so goddamn high.
Yeah. Well,
the athletes are so good because over time they've kind of the roots of the NFL.
I believe you have to be a better athlete. I believe you have to be a better athlete to get that slot 132 without a question, right? I think you have to be a better athlete physically.
To even play college football, you have to be a better athlete than most UFC guys.
I believe that. What I'm saying is the actual act of the sport, the actual act of the game. When you have a specific job as a football player, as a wide receiver, as a lineman, versus somebody who has to fight.
Yeah, different.
Yeah.
There's an argument for both.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a right argument.
Yeah.
If I break it down as far as if you want to go based off sheer numbers, speed, agility, quickness, all that, there's no comparison. If you want to go over the X factor of who has a tougher job, getting punched in the face, being down around, sucking weight, losing 2 rounds, how they come back. There's all these variables. The pressure of fighting compared to football, different animal.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a right answer.
Yeah, I was going to say, as you were talking, like, the deeper you get into anything, the more intricate it becomes. So if you talk to anybody who's really, really good at what they do, they're thinking about everything, right? I mean, there's so much to consider. When you're really good at something, we always talk about this. The fucking devil is in the details. Details are what make the difference. Details. I mean, when I was watching the downhill skiing, when Lindsey Vonn was racing and Bodie Miller was calling on it, the amount of variables you have to take into account, from wind to how low you stay to how aggressive you are in the tuck, how wide of a turn you take, There's so many fucking things.
I was hoping your boy who you're obsessed with when you turned the 50-year-old gay owl.
Oh, Adam Rippon.
He was there last night.
No.
He was there last night. He looks like a dime piece, too.
How tall is he?
Not tall.
He's not?
He's not that tall.
Damn it. Look up how tall he is. I was hoping he was like 6'1".
He's perfect for you.
I want him to be tall and dashing. That's my boyfriend. He didn't mention me. 5'7". He's little. You
don't need a big bear.
No, I like a little. I like a cutie pie.
You're a twink with little cheeks.
Dude,
just slide your dick.
I'll be honest. Well, I don't think about that, but
no, it'd be gay Al.
Well, no. Listen, if he was
50, gay
if
man.
If he's in my jail cell, I'm not lasting more than 3 days. I'll be honest.
Oh, you're gonna bust.
I'm bust.
3 days
because he's gonna be
you ain't less than 8 hours.
He's got those big eyes, those big doe eyes.
If you and him were locked in a prison cell together, as soon as all right, fellas, it's time to go to bed, ladies. Click, you're diving on.
Well, he's
dick.
probably crying because he's upset.
You're diving on a dick. He's going, bro. You didn't last 2 minutes without trying to suck this.
Well, I'm not trying to suck his dick. I'm just he might.
No, you sucking that.
He might suck mine.
What?
He might suck mine. Well, here's the thing. Here's how it goes. Don't cheapen this shit, bro.
Okay, bro.
Don't cheapen it. It's
so
gross.
You and him are locked in a prison cell.
All right, hold on.
All right, I'm the warden. All right, ladies, keep it down in here. Lights out.
All right,
clink,
now,
clink.
He starts to cry. Hey.
I just want to be on the ice. I didn't do anything.
Adam,
I didn't do anything.
Look at me, sweetie. First of all, ain't nobody gonna touch you up in this bitch.
Sweetie.
Ain't nobody gonna touch you.
You're talking like you're tough.
Now listen up.
You're just as skinny as I am.
Daddy knows
We're
how
both
to throw his
fucked.
hands. Daddy knows how to throw his hands.
Oh, yeah?
Daddy will take it to the ground.
All right.
And I'm going to teach you a couple things. All right? I'm going to teach you what happens
feel a
when
little
somebody
better.
grabs you.
Why are your pants coming down?
I'm going to come down there. I'm going to get off my bunk. I'm going to get down there.
I'm going to suck your dick.
And I'm going to make sure. Going to make sure that nobody breaks in. And if somebody does break in the cell, I want to be here next to you so I can fend them off.
What do I have to do in exchange for your security?
Move over for a sec.
All right. Well, it's not the biggest bed. Let's scoot over.
Go ahead and face the wall.
What? Here. Shh. I thought you were going to suck his
Nathan
dick.
Chen is only 5'5"? Get the fuck out. That's not true. I don't believe that. He's 6 foot. Nathan Chen's 5'5"?
Dude,
he does look
they're
small.
ice skaters.
What? I thought he was 6'2".
No, you didn't.
Sorry, I had to ruin. Sorry, everybody, I had to ruin that movie. I got distracted. I was about to have sex with my boyfriend, but Nathan Chen's only 5'5"?
Dude, they're ice skaters.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
can't
thought
be
he
big
looks.
and
Does he not look really tall?
No.
No, I didn't really look at him before.
Come on, he's got long legs.
That's not him. That can't be him.
Maybe
That's
he was
him. Yeah, he's been
him?
fighting. Yeah, he's been skating forever.
No, he's got to be taller. Nathan Chen's got to be very tall now.
Dude, he's not tall.
He does look small.
That's hilarious.
Gymnasts are tiny.
And plus he has skates, like real big skates underneath him.
Wow, I thought he was so much taller. He's 5'5".
I saw him. I thought of you. I thought, wish Callan was here to suck his dick.
Well, don't say that because I
want to go. I want to go,
about.
bro. I got a guy. I want to swallow your gravy.
No, it's not what I think about,
bro. I got a guy who's dying to fuck you.
No, I think about just he's my cutie pie,
bro. I got a guy who'll come down in this Tesla and suck you dry.
All right, man. Don't cheapen. You're cheapening everything.
I'm a fan of his.
Oh, right there.
You 50-year-old gay man.
Oh, there he is. He's very small.
Well, that's next to Stephen Curry, who's 6'4".
He's short, right? Shorter.
Curry's 6'4".
6'4"?
Yeah. What? People think he's short because he's around all these monsters all goddamn day.
Oh, I thought it was like
about 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
Okay. You some current events, Jen?
Yeah.
Brian, put your dick back in your pants, please.
All right.
Or stop looking at us.
Back in the holster.
Put that dragon back in there.
He's fighting. Take it easy. Hey. There you go.
How about Luke Rockhold being the face of
Ralph Lauren cologne.
Blue cologne.
I saw his fucking commercial. Mm-hmm. Way to go, Luke, you fucking handsome son of a bitch. Look at him. He's great. Handsome kid right there.
Mm-hmm. Keep winning them fights, though.
Yeah, well,
you got to keep winning them fights.
33 years old.
Good for him, man.
Professional
Hope he gets back in there soon.
There he is.
Yeah, he's just all man.
There he is.
Here's Photoshop, but he is all man. He is all man.
Hey, don't stop hating on his fucking
I'm not hating at all, but...
He's Ralph Lauren Blue, bro.
No, he's Ralph Lauren. Here, he's Ralph Lauren, but you and him have the same hair. He's
got
Lauren,
more.
but
I was just with him. His hair's better than mine.
No, that's all the words.
Yeah.
Very similar. You have similar hair.
Yeah.
But hey, you guys, it's nice here.
Is it bad that I just looked at his hair and now I want to wear my hair like that? It's not going to work, though. Fuck.
That's not real, Brian. That's Photoshop.
I need a part. No, that's his real hair. I took his hair in. He's thinning. It's thinning. Yeah, but he's
a handsome man. Yeah, he makes me look like a kid with
just a rough looking dude. Just a real
SARS.
Real Popeye looking fucking like a Bluto.
Like a Bluto?
Like Bluto from Popeye. He's got like a handsomer Bluto.
His name Pluto? Or am I thinking of the Disney character?
Bluto or Pluto?
Well, Pluto's the dog.
He's Bluto.
Bruce.
Bring up Bluto.
Brutus. His name Brutus.
Bluto?
Who's Bluto?
There's no Bluto. You make Brutus and Pluto.
Fuck off. Put Bluto in.
Oh, man, he looks like a handsome.
There he is.
Oh, there you go.
What
the
hell? I knew I was right.
Dude, we had a fight in the kitchen with Bluto and Popeye.
Yeah.
We never printed it, though.
Well, that's because we'd get sued.
No, we wouldn't.
No, there he is. There's Pluto. That's what I mean.
Oh
got a little Pluto.
See, I thought you were mixing Pluto.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And Bruto getting Pluto.
I knew I wasn't crazy. I'm just
hey, Brian, real quick. He does not look like him.
Oh, hold on.
There can be a more opposite character than him.
Put in Toms of Finland. Toms of Finland.
Toms of Finland.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is the kind of guy that Brendan likes. This guy's a famous gay artist from the 80s, 70s, and 80s.
I don't like this, bro.
Look.
Hey,
come on, no, keep looking. Keep looking, dude.
Hey, bro,
He's famous.
I don't like this.
Yeah, there you go, Brendan. There you go,
I can't
bro.
see what's going on.
Bro, you are a fucking... Oh, look at the nips on this guy. He's a cop, not fucking around. He's a famous gay artist, Toms of Finland. Look at those two guys mashing dongs.
Nuts to butts.
They got some fucking apple
Keep going,
bottoms.
Chin.
I told you. I knew you'd want to see more. Hold on.
Okay,
they got that guy upside down. He's grabbing his dong, and the other guy, that's the greatest fucking painting I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, my God.
You know what? That might be too much for me.
I would imagine.
I think
got some thick old dongs.
That one guy is balls deep.
Tell me that doesn't look like fucking Luke, though, right there.
I thought you were saying, tell me that doesn't look like fun. Doesn't look like fun,
Tell me that doesn't look like fun.
Tell me that doesn't look like a fresh painting.
Like a fresh painting.
Why's your mouth watering?
Come on, guys. Those pictures are so incredibly, fantastically gay. Look at that.
It's really good work.
It is good work, dude. Whoa, guys. That ain't an ice cream cone. Take it the fuck easy. Now,
why is everyone gathered around like it's a goddamn movie or something?
I don't know, bro. I think most of our listeners are going to probably Google Tom of Finland.
Google it so you know what the hell we're talking about. It is some graphic.
It's some graphic.
Well done art, though. I'll give him
well done.
And Brian is rock hard, everybody.
Well done.
Brian is rock hard, and they were showing one where some guy was getting banged in the ass while sucking dick, and Brian goes, "Tell me that doesn't look like fun, like something."
I bet it looked like Luke.
Something in the future. Oh God. Were we at current events?
Yeah, man.
Sorry, Chin. What else you got?
Bro. Sorry.
It's all good.
It's Monday, so we always
hold on. How did you even find this artist?
By accident.
No, for real.
Because Jimmy Burke is gay. I don't know. New York, you see it. He was famous.
No, just in New York.
He was a very famous
just in New York.
gay artist.
Didn't see any of this art.
In the 80s, you had to know who Tom of Finland was.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, if you were banging guys in the underground, you had to know who Tom of Finland was.
What do you got, Jen?
All right, did any of you see this coming? Mirko Cro Cop versus Roy Nelson. Bellator 200 in London.
All right.
We've seen that happen before, but Cro Cop's been on a bit of a resurgence. You know, Roy coming off the loss to Mitrione. They're both long in the tooth. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for it, but I'd watch it.
Nelson 41. Cro Cop is what? 43?
77.
Yeah, that's fight years.
Yep, 40.
And long in the tooth up there. You know, Bellator's going to sign Chuck Liddell, too?
Yeah. Yeah. You talked a little bit about that on Below the Belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can you do? What else you got, Jen?
How about this one, since the Oscars was yesterday? You know who Frances McDormand is?
Yeah, of course.
She had an Oscar and it got stolen from her table.
Oh, it
and
did?
This guy actually took a selfie with it and got arrested.
He stole it?
He stole it.
He stole her fucking
this
Oscar?
woman.
What are you going to do? Yeah, well, she's from 3 Billboards. She was the big winner of the night.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's up, baby boys and baby girls? Look.
Baby boys. Oh, he's in the same art you like, Brad.
Hold on. Hold on.
He likes the same art you do, bro. He thinks that'd be a good time,
you
too.
Stole it.
Baby, my team got this tonight. This is mine. We got it tonight, baby.
It's not yours. You're a thief.
Huh?
You're a thief.
Huh?
Why did Francis leave it out?
So he just took.
So
it
what do you
from
mean, our team?
He's just
It's probably just crazy.
he's just a thief.
Hey, you know,
Talking the way
he looks like
thieves
he'll
do.
steal your Academy Award and hold you down and suck your dick.
Yeah.
That seems
I don't
like
get that from
that's
him.
something
I
you're
just-
into. What?
He's arrested for felony.
Hey.
Although that's pretty badass that you took it from. Like, how did you get that? You just took it off the table?
Yeah, that's what he did.
She probably
Swiped
just
it.
left it there.
Damn. It's impressive. Oh, yeah, because everybody's talking. You don't expect anybody to steal your goddamn
No, that's a
Oscar.
bitch move.
He got into the Oscars.
Who knows? That's weak.
Anyway. Francis
Hey, and
McDormand.
also, we don't know he's gay. You don't say, what's up, baby boys? And what's up, baby boys, baby girls?
That's a common expression. I've heard that before. I've been called baby boy. by a
I'm
straight
sure you
man.
have. No, not by a straight man. I'm sure you have. Here, baby boy, just swallow this baby bird.
No, I don't do that.
Whatever.
Like when I
You're
think about
50
being
you're 51
a
and
gay owl, I don't think about putting it in my mouth.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't think about. I'm not touching a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm also not. I just don't
You're
think
not
of a
curious?
man's ass. No. And I'm attracted to Adam because he's so pretty.
Adam. Oh, the
My boyfriend.
Okay.
He's just adorable.
You're 51, he's a gay man.
And I like him very much as a person. I like that he's himself.
Me too.
He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And he's a good person. You can tell he's a good person.
Creative, too.
Yeah.
Francis was a huge winner last night.
And an
Have you
athlete.
seen 3 Billboards?
No, I got to see that.
Good movie.
Yeah, I bet.
Shape of Water, 3 Billboards. 2 ones you got to see.
Okay. I will. I've always liked Frances McDormand. Her speech was very kinetic. I was like, she went up there really kind of serious, and then she was like, woo! And I was like, whoa, take it easy. Take it easy now.
I loved Homeboy who won for supporting actor who got up there, who won for 3 Billboards. And he goes, it was a great story. It was my favorite speech of the night. He goes, so he won. He kind of was the favorite to win it.
Who was he?
The guy from 3 Billboards, best supporting actor. He goes up there, he goes, when I was in elementary school, I was a kid, I was in class, and the principal came and got me and goes, quick, your father's here, and something's wrong with him.
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell.
He's great.
So he's at Boxman all the time, by the way. So he comes into, so he's in school, he's in like 4th or 5th grade, maybe 3rd grade, and his principal comes to his classroom. He's in the middle of the day of school. He goes, I'm so sorry, your parents notified us, something's wrong with your grandpa, your father's picking you up, we got to get you out of here. He goes, oh my God. He leaves, his dad picks him up, and he goes, Dad, what's going on with grandpa? He goes, or what's going on with grandpa? He goes, nothing, we're going to the movies. His parents loved movies.
Oh, wow.
And they encouraged him to like watch movies and be in the movies. Yeah.
That's
He was, Dad, oh my God. We're out
Sam
of
and I went to
school."
the same acting school in New York City, ladies and gentlemen.
Really?
Sam Rockwell, what a great, that's great that Sam Rockwell won. That's fucking great.
Great speech, too.
Wow.
That's a big deal, man.
Yeah, and by the way, a guy like that could have easily become a character actor and just like you struggle for work.
Bring up his
great as he
IMDb.
is.
I'm trying to think because he's been in a ton of stuff, but he's never
But
like
he's been one of those character actors.
yeah. You're just like, oh, I know that guy. I can see
making
him.
not a lot of money, not
Making a living, and he's a monster at his job.
He's great, but one of the good guys, man.
Older ones or the new ones?
The Dark. No, he's not in that. Let me just see. Hold on.
Let's go.
Just does a lot. Takes work.
I'm trying
where
to
it
think.
is.
But keep scrolling down. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 Billboards. He's in That First Family. Keep inside. Wow. Okay. Okay. No. Oh. Man, I'm trying to think what. Napoleon Dynamite.
What?
The Sitter. He's hilarious. Iron Man 2. He's good in Iron Man 2. Yeah, but you're right, B. You look at his resume, and he's also been in a ton of stuff.
No, but he's 4th, 5th on the
actor.
call sheet.
But yeah, he's not like the head guy.
No, looking for jobs,
Yeah.
not making a lot of money. The money doesn't go to Sam Rockwell. The money goes to the other 4 actors, the other 2 actors.
Yeah, he's never had like that breakout besides this.
No, but he's
And he's competing against his other co-star in 3 Billboards, Woody Harrelson, who they thought was going to win.
Woody's
but
great too.
Yeah.
Woody's had what a career that guy's had.
Amazing career. True Detective.
Unbelievable. He never stops working. And
Think about it. He was the silly comedy relief on Cheers.
That's right. Played the dumb guy.
Played the dumb guy
very well.
Yes. So did Joey from Friends.
Yep.
Played the dumb guy. Now he's killing it.
Yep.
He was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, he's the bad guy in that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Head Thug, 1990. What else you got, Jen?
All right. So recently, Rick Ross, if you guys know who Rick Ross is.
The rapper?
Huge hip-hop rapper star. There was rumors that he was on life support. Something to do with his heart.
A chicken wing got caught in his throat?
You know he does own that franchise, right?
Yes, that's where the joke comes from.
I don't know. Okay, so after the rumors swirled that he was on life support, 50 Cent put out this picture. If you guys remember what this picture is from and what line it's from.
Rocky, I will break him.
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
If I break him? God damn it.
I must break you.
If he dies, he dies.
He dies.
Damn, why'd he put that?
It's pretty jacked up, right?
50 Cent's been on some weird kind of, he's trying to stay relevant. He got caught lying about Bitcoin. You know, it's some weird times right now. Wow. That's some dark shit.
They've been feuding for a while. Come on, man.
Feuding over what?
Fuck, dude.
God, who feuds this day and age as rappers? Come
50
on.
got shot 8 times.
Yeah, a long
9
time
times,
ago.
I think.
A long time ago. Let's move on.
Yeah.
You made all your money off vitamin water. You're literally the Scrooge McDuck of hip hop.
Yeah.
Let's stop acting tough.
Also, that's not cool.
No, that's not cool. We don't want a guy to die.
When you got somebody down and out, and you like, if he dies, he dies. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's an assumption, but it's obvious.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah, but
What else you got, Jim?
fuck off.
How about The Rock accepting the award for the Razzie?
This was hilarious. You see this?
No.
So he wasn't at the Oscars, but his movie Baywatch won the Bozzie for worst movie of the year. Razzie. Play this.
Oscar,
how can you not love him?
Super pumped and very proud for my buddies who've been nominated tonight, pulling for you guys to bring home the gold. I'm also excited because I was just informed that I too am bringing home the gold tonight. No, not an Oscar, maybe one day, but a Razzie. Razzie are the annual awards given out to Hollywood's worst movies, and I have officially won one for Baywatch. But here's the cool thing. The movie was so bad, they actually had to create another category. I'm not kidding. That category, the new category is a movie so rotten, you eventually fell in love with it. I'm not kidding. Which means the shit sandwich you have been eating is so bad that you eventually started to like it. Look, made Baywatch with the best of intentions. It didn't work out like that, but I humbly and graciously accept my Razzie, and I thank you critics, thank you fans, and look, at the end of the day, movie so rotten you eventually fell in love with it. That's just the way love goes. All right, go Baywatch. Thank you for my Razzie. Give it to me. Oscar son.
He's so great.
Cool guy.
He's so great.
He's so great.
Baywatch was
one of my favorite Americans, The Rock, you know.
Oh, for sure.
One of my favorite
I think
Americans.
Everyone's.
Yeah. Well, how do you not like him?
Oh, I know, man.
Hilarious. Talented as all get the fuck out.
Correct.
And as good looking as it gets. It's cool. Black and Samoan, not a bad combo.
They don't
not
age,
a bad
do
combo. No.
What else you got, Jen? I thought it was great.
All natural.
I got one more from Barstool.
Sorry.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You said all natural.
All right, this is crazy. So this is in China. This hot chick, who's a social media star, she said she posted that she was going to have sex with anyone for free at this hotel
if they showed up.
Over 3,000 people showed up.
It said a stampede of Cheeto fingered dudes with hard-ons raged this hotel looking to fuck.
That's the difference between men and women. If a man said, I'll have sex for free, you'd have a couple of like stragglers. For the most part, men are like,
depends who it is.
Yeah, well.
But yeah. So did she fuck him or?
No.
Nothing
3,000
happened?
people.
Talk about a real
around 3,000 people.
3,000 dudes in sweats.
Can I see what she actually looks like?
Yeah, let me see if me and Brian would go there. Brian, let's take a look at her profile.
There's got to be a better. Yeah,
let's take a look at her profile and then decide if we'd show up to her hotel.
Thank you. Let's take a look.
Come on,
I like her face.
Let me get her American name.
She's
Chinese?
Japanese.
No, she's Chinese.
Fuck.
Chinese. I went to China. Some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
Chin doesn't like the Chinese.
This is going to be hard to find her.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there she is with the bangs. Yeah, I'm not going to the hotel.
Brandon, come on, man. Don't be that way. I mean,
Miss Yi, social media sex.
Yeah, see, that worked. Sort of.
Right.
Is that same pictures?
We have nothing else? So far, I'm coming to that hotel. Damn, she was arrested.
Yeah.
Damn, talk about a real blue ball.
Yeah, it's just Chinese blogger named Miss Yi.
All right.
Dude showed up trying to fuck.
Yeah. Well, guys, don't fall for that.
Well, no, it sounds like she was down, but she didn't think 3,000 dudes were going to rush to her hotel room. Is there anyone, if they tweeted out, hey, whoever, and it's close to you, let's say you're like, what, really? Would you rush over there?
If it was real?
Yes.
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
You don't, really?
I mean, no.
What if Wonder Woman, the girl from Wonder Woman was like, hey, whoever's the next 10 minutes, come here, I'll suck you off.
Well, I know her pretty well enough. I know Gal.
You kind of know her.
No, I know Gal.
She's not your friend.
No, but I've spent enough time.
You've been around because Patty directed her. But I'm saying, let's say you didn't know her.
No. There's something about like a group. I've been invited to group orgies before.
I have a new bit on that, yeah.
Yeah, and you have too.
Yes.
I've been invited to that, and I'm always like, I got to be next to some dude who shaves his chest who smells like coconut. Hey, Ted, how you doing? When you're done.
I'm not into it.
Yeah, the whole thing is, now if it's my boys, then we can.
Are you talking about if it's?
We can shake it up. Is that Farrah? Is that the crazy
I guess
Farrah?
she was at the Oscars. Did you see her?
No, I did not see her.
Oh, well.
How did she get in?
I don't know.
Is that it, Jen?
That's it.
Farrah was at the Oscars, huh?
Yeah.
You guys come see me this weekend.
Where are you going to be?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, headed down there with the NASA.
New York.
The rocket scientists down there.
That's right.
They're a riot, too.
They're going to be a laugh riot. What's up, guys? What's up with all this propulsion?
How about these rockets, huh?
Man, oh, man. Yeah.
You're going to blast out your address so they can suck you off in Huntsville.
No, don't say that. But you go ahead, and I'm going to give you a couple more dates.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a couple more.
Because you're not
dates.
ready? Next weekend, I'm at Levity Live in Oxnard, Friday and Saturday. That is March 16th and 17th. St. Patty's. Come spend the day, I should say the night, with your boy Oxnard, Levity Live. And then I mosey on down to Florida. I'm in Tampa Bay on the 22nd. That is sold out, so we had a second show, I think. And then Friday, Saturday, I'm at Palm Beach. Palm Beach Improv, one of our favorite spots.
I'm going to be at Palm Beach Improv April 12th, 13th, and 14th.
Oh, cool. That's far from now. I'm there on the 23rd and 24th
of March. I'm there a month later.
Oh, man, crazy. It's like both traveling comics.
April 12th, 13th, 14th in West Palm Beach.
And then Sunday, I'm in Orlando. That is almost sold out. And then after that, the following weekend, I'm in San Jose Improv. Friday, Saturday, get tickets now at tfatk.com. Bryan, besides Huntsville, Alabama, where else are you going to be?
I'm at the Improv, West Palm Beach, April 12th, 13th, 14th. Then April 19, 20, 21, I'm at Laugh Boston in Boston, Massachusetts.
Laugh Boston?
Uh-huh. Have you not done that? Great club.
I do the Wilbur in Boston.
Oh.
And we're back.
Take small breaths. I'm going to have to rough you up a little bit now.
You know what? You should.
I'm going to have to rough you up.
You can kick me in the nuts for that.
Yeah.
tfatk.com for Bryan and myself. As usual, we love you guys. This is the Final Kid. We're out.